All right, let's
Excellent.
dive right in. I don't even know where we're going first. Oh, I guess we're talking about the end of Apple Card, Lewis. It's the end,
Oh,
Lewis.
more
That's it.
fake news. This is yellow journalism. I couldn't believe it when I saw that subject line.
I think that this is a real, actual, viable possibility, Lewis. I mean,
Really?
well, if they lose Goldman Sachs, the entire venture is losing money hand over fist. And if they can't find another bank to work with, then what are they going to do? And how many banks are out there that can handle something like this?
I love how we dive right into the analysis before we even cover the news.
Oh, yeah, let's do that first.
Apple's reportedly ending its Apple Card partnership with Goldman Sachs. This is according to a story from the Wall Street Journal. It says Apple sent a proposal to the bank to exit from the agreement in the next 12 to 15 months. At the moment, it remains unclear if Apple has zeroed in on another banking partner for Apple Card. So that's a big question. Like, what happens uh, if this partnership goes the way of the wind? Then who, if anyone, steps in? Um, I love some of the details in this
I
story.
do
According to
too.
Wall Street Journal, it's problems started right after Apple Card's launch. This is from this story. Quote, Goldman and Apple's relationship got off to a rocky start. Apple ran ads saying that the card wasn't from a bank, irritating certain Goldman executives. Apple has pushed for nearly all applicants to get approved, pushing up loan losses for Goldman. Uh, I think earlier this year we had a report that they had lost like $1 billion or billions. It was a lot of money. Um, and another problem that Goldman Sachs didn't like about this, they said that usually credit cards have staggered billing cycles, right? Like so, I get my bill on the third of the month, you get yours on the 10th, Griffin gets his on the
Yeah,
20th,
you can
right?
choose when you want to pay your bill. Like, that's what most credit cards do.
But not Apple Card. Apple Card generates its bills at the beginning of each month, and this reportedly causes Goldman Sachs customer service department to be flooded with calls at that time, and then the employees, sit around twiddling their thumbs the rest of the month.
Well, they're getting
Uh,
paid. They're not doing
yeah,
nothing.
well, yeah, thumb twiddling. Expert thumb twiddlers there. Apple reportedly might switch to American Express as its banking partner. However, the deal is yet to be finalized, and there's, American Express is a little bit worried about the program's loss rates and other aspects. Synchrony Financial also could take over the Apple Card. This is also from the Wall Street Journal report. But it's kind of weird when you think about it. Like Apple Card doesn't charge late fees.
They don't?
No,
I didn't know
that's
that.
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
No fees ever. That's I think that's a paraphrase, but it may actually be on their website. No fees ever. Yeah, no late fees. You just pay more interest, right? If you don't pay off your thing, you're paying interest. But just kind of like with the housing crisis a few years back, where it's like pushing everybody to get approved for a loan. Like some people, can't be trusted with a credit card apparently, and Goldman Sachs is, you know, taking it in the pants apparently. So
I
I
like
mean,
this
this is
line from the Wall Street Journal story as well. Some Goldman executives blame Apple for regulatory scrutiny that the bank has come over. Yeah, sure, it's Apple's fault. That's the reason you're being investigated, not the fact that you're Goldman freaking Sachs.
well, didn't
Sure.
they
Taking away
say
all
that?
those fees,
Didn't they say that it
mistreating
was
people with no fees.
they're looking at their consumer practices? I don't know, and I mean, Apple Card is one of they're trying to make a push into, or they were, I guess now they're pulling back, trying to make a push into consumer services as opposed to like just super gigantic business operations. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Apple Card. I really like that savings account with like the 4.15% say interest rate, which I mean, when that launched, that was amazing. Now it's now the interest rates have gone up. It's like
Yeah,
not that.
my bank that I'm using is giving me 5.05 APR.
I don't know if
Five percent.
I got to check. I don't know if Apple Card raised its interest rate
I
in
don't think
response
so. I
to
think
that.
they're still at
So now I'm getting
4.15.
screwed on my interest rate.
I mean, you're losing. Yeah, you're
Gosh
losing
darn
like
it.
$70 a year. You know, that's
Hey,
what moving your money around.
I love the way that Apple Card sends you a little thing every month. Like, here's your interest payment. You made, $10 in interest last month. I don't know, man. The way that's integrated in the iPhone, it's just very, very easy to use. It seems way less clunky than any other credit card I have, and I got a million of them. And I mean, it's very easy to use, and I think the aspect of it where they're trying to like help people make better decisions about their money and shield people from bad decisions. It's kind of altruistic and weird, but very Apple.
Yeah. I mean, I love how easy it is to use as well, but I would say this card is aimed more at people who are not very good at managing their money and don't really know how credit cards work. Because if you're able to manage your cards more responsibly and you don't need a bunch of help from Apple, there are way better cards. It's not a great card, to be honest. I use it for groceries
Titanium!
now,
It's
and that's about
titanium!
it. The card itself is cool, but the benefits are absolute garbage. I mean, there are so many cards out there that will give you. I won't go on too much about this, although I could do a whole episode about this. There are cards that give you theft and loss protection in the first 120 days, right? So if someone steals your item or if you break it, they just refund your money. There are cards that give you extended warranty, which is the most important one to me. Now, a lot of cards are doing away with this feature, but you can still find it. And that's another big one, right? I use extended warranty occasionally. Something breaks after the warranty expires, and the credit card company will pay you to fix it or just refund your money entirely. There's travel insurance. There's travel concierge. There's free car rental insurance. I mean, there's so many features that exist out there. Apple Card gives you absolutely nothing. They give you 2% cash back if you use your phone to pay. And there's a lot of cards out there that do the same thing with the other benefits. And so it's just not a good card. Now, the app is beautiful.
They also
and it's
give
easy
you
to use.
3% back on Apple purchases.
Oh my goodness, dude. Is that not stingy or what? I mean, give me a break. 3% back is absolute garbage. They should be giving you like 10% back on Apple service payments and maybe like 5% on hardware or something. Of course they don't. 3% is it's enough of a carrot to lure in people who don't really follow credit card rewards, I would say. But if you're someone that wants real rewards, look elsewhere. Like I said, I did start using Apple Card just to try it. It is cool. It is easy to use.